And when a child is asking a parent, am I going back to school next week with others, dad or mom? And the answer is on the negative side, or I don't know yet. It creates a very negative impact on the mind of the child. So the child will start having a second thought. I may not go back to school. I may go back to school. Right?
Right.
Also, the other point is the emotional stress, emotional or psychological. When a child think of the school and remember what happened in the previous terms, they might not have the enthusiasm to go back to school.
Okay.
They might start having some cold feet. Maybe someone was bullying them in the school. Maybe teachers or some other factors might not be favorable to them in the previous terms. So such will make the child to have a rethink.
Hello viewers, welcome to Voices of Igalo, a podcast section where every voice matters, powered by Igalo Foundation. I am your host for today and my name is Okeke. Today we have a very crucial topic to deal with, and the topic is overcoming education. And our case study will be back to school student. We have a remarkable guest in our midst. He is an educator spanning 39 years of experience in the educational sector. He acquired Masters in Business Administration, MBA. He was awarded a doctorate in Education Management and Administration by High Stone University, Texas, USA. He is a member of Nigeria Institute of Management and is certified professional manager. The proprietor of Zika Montessori School and St. Zika College. He is a recipient of several awards and is married with kids. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Godwin Benjamin Okeke Mba.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's nice having you today. Wow, I'm super excited. Well, you look good, sir.
Thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So our topic for today is overcoming obstacles in education.
Right.
And our case study is back to school kids.
Right.
So how do we overcome these obstacles in education as regards as in students being able to go back to school? You know that, as in the students are on break right now, and it will be an issue for some parents on how they can sponsor their kids for the next section. So these obstacles and challenges, what are they?
Thank you very much. Now, overcoming obstacles. What are the obstacles one might need to ask? The obstacles going back to school include finances, include emotional instability. So these are the two major obstacles, and I'm going to add other ones as I explain these two that I just mentioned now. Finances. Parents find it difficult to take care of, some parents find it difficult to take care of their children when it comes to going back to school. Though it might not be their own fault, it might be due to the poor economy that we are facing. Okay. So when there are poor economy, parents will find it difficult to finance the children's school fees comfortably. Apart from school fees, there are other things that need to be taken care of. You have to buy stationery, buy the books, buy bags, buy uniform, buy footwear, and so on and so forth. So this creates a lot of problem. And when a child is asking a parent, am I going back to school next week with others, dad or mom? And the answer is on the negative side, or I don't know yet. It creates a very negative impact on the mind of the child. So the child will start having a second thought. I may not go back to school. I may go back to school. Right?
Right.
Also, the other point is the emotional stress, emotional or psychological. When a child think of the school and remember what happened in the previous terms, they might not have the enthusiasm to go back to school. They might start having some cold feet. Maybe someone was bullying them in the school. Maybe teachers or some other factors might not be favorable to them in the previous terms. So such will make the child to have a rethink. Will not have interest in going back to school.
So poverty is one obstacle.
Poverty is the major obstacle.
And how does it affect the child's learning?
It affects the child learning in the sense that when a child does not have the requisite equipment or instrument or material to learn, it will make the child not to have interest, not make the child to, even the child is there, the child will not associate with others, the child will start withdrawing, and that will affect the child's performance.
Okay, you are the proprietor of
Yes.
St. Zita College
and St. Zita Montessori School.
Yeah, so 39 years experience. Can you explain that? 39 years experience in the educational sector. Wow. Please, can you touch me? Let me tap from your grace. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we talk of 39 years experience. I am a school.
Okay.
Let me describe myself like that.
Okay.
When I started schooling, from day one, I started leading school. I became an authority in school.
Okay.
From class monitor to overall head in school, primary school, junior secondary, senior secondary, and the tertiary.
Okay.
So every level I pass through, I see myself as a leader in school.
Okay.
Then before I went into what I might describe as inactive teaching. Okay. Inactive teaching in the sense that when I was in the university, I started teaching, taking part in extramural coachings. Then when I finished my university, I went on youth service and I started in school.
Okay.
At Federal Government College Zaria.
Oh.
So after that, I got into school as a teacher.
Okay.
And when I came down to Lagos, precisely at Beautiful Girls Secondary School at Jigbo, Lagos. Mm-hmm. So after then, I went into, I got employed again as a school principal at Mother Mary College.
Okay.
So at Mother Mary College, I spent 12 years as a school principal.
Wow.
Apart from the other years I spent at Beautiful Gates as a teacher, as a classroom teacher.
Okay.
Then after that, as a principal, I opened St. Zita School. So it has been a very long years in education, both as a school leader and a school administrator, as a teacher, just even now as a lecturer.
Wow. So as a school owner,
right,
how do you solve these obstacles? You know, you have some students who do come to your school and as in they won't have, the tuition fee to pay for some even up to a year, 2 years, they won't pay for tuition fee. How do you solve this issue?
In the area of payment, there are various ways of collecting school fees.
Okay.
You rate your parents. Okay. You rate your parents according to in different grades.
Okay.
There are some that will pay before resumption.
Yes.
Some will pay on resumption day.
Yes.
Some will pay after some weeks before midterm break. Okay. And some will want to pay before examination.
Okay.
So such cases, you find out the category or the level your parents fall in.
Okay.
Then you start talking to those that want to pay late. Okay. You start letting them, you can invite them for a one-on-one discussion for what we call pay plan. You might want to collect part at the resumption, part before midterm, part after midterm, and part before examination.
Some school owners, they complain to me that, the students are not paying their tuition fee and that it's like they are taking their kids out after not paying tuition fee for like 2-3 years. They'll pack like their 3 to 4 kids to another school where they pay daily.
Yes. Okay.
How can school owners solve this problem?
I experienced that some time ago.
Okay.
We learn when things happen.
Okay.
A particular parent came with 5 children. They always go with a great number of children. Came with 5 children.
Okay.
When he came, I said, thank God this parent has come with 5 children.
Okay.
So what the policy then was that you pay for 4, one on a on free tuition or scholarship.
Yeah.
He managed to pay for about 2. Okay. The other 2 was paid after after midterm.
Okay.
That was the first time. Then second time, it took me a long time to pay for the other for them.
Yes.
For the 4. A long time. He paid when I forcing him before exam.
Okay.
Then the third term, he did not pay at all. Then when he started delaying like that, we started investigating his antecedents.
Okay.
We went as far as going back to where he was coming from, because on the form he wrote the name of the school. We went there, say, that parent is not good parent. He owed us for 2 years and 2 sections and disappeared. Okay. And that was what he did, the other place where he came from. I said, okay. I noted it down. Okay,
I think that I think parents need to be intentional. If you know you want to take your kids to some particular school, take your kids to where they can teach very well. And the tuition fee is not neck breaking.
Yes.
Not like you take your kids to the one that they
a very high brown school that pay
200,000 naira, and your income is not stable, and your income is not up to that. Yeah. And tuition fees just within 3 to 4 months. So if parents could be intentional, I remember in those days, we our parents we write a letter to the principal informing that in 2 weeks time, please don't chase my kids out of school. In 2 weeks time, I'm going to pay the tuition fee, and they keep to their word. Right. But I don't know, the parents of this day, they'll wait for 2 years before they pack all their kids and go. Yes. Which is also, how can the community, the government come in to address this situation? Or is there any need for government to come in to address this situation? Well, let's start with the community first. Okay. Though I don't know our community, our communities are not well organized, they're not well coordinated in terms of trying to find out solutions to this, especially discovering less privilege among us. Okay. If we can be humanitarian, then that will be a way out. Yeah. Every community has landlords. Yes. Association. Okay. So through landlord association, there might be some solution. Though I've seen some places where landlord will help tenants in getting someone, influential person who can help in payment of the children's school fees. So if we can go in that way, let landlord help, to identify these less privileged parents. Of course, there must be less privileged people in our society. Even churches, yes. As in churches and mosques. Yes. If people can come to the help of the less privileged, let's discuss that in a long association. Let's know those who need help. Okay. We may not broadcast it, but in one way or the other, we can. I have seen a landlord who helped his tenant in securing a job, a well-paid job. So if we can do this, escalate it to churches, to mosques, and influential people in the society. Fellow landlords who are well-to-do, we can ask them for help on those who are less privileged. So this can be a way out. And even school owners can also help. School owners can also help. I have a case also where cleaners are made not to pay for their two children school fees. Do you have any last word for our audience? My word is that education still remains the legacy we can bequeath for our children that are our future. Okay. If we all can come together to help these children, especially the less privileged ones, in any way we can, we will be sure of having a brighter future. When we have a brighter future, everybody will be at peace. If children have education, they have a bright future, and everybody will be at peace. No Boko Haram, no kidnappers, no any of the miscreants. At least they will be reduced, if they are at all, they will be there at all. If children have the right education, the nation will be at peace. Thank you so very much for this section. Thank you for being here. It's a privilege. And this is a wrap on overcoming obstacles in education. And our case study was back to school students. Right. Thank you very much. I've been your host, Nkechi Jane Obodoke, for Voices of Igalo. Thank you. Thank you.